Well, hello there and welcome back to the HullCityFanCentral YouTube channel, where today I do have my prediction and preview ahead of Hull City versus Leicester City, live at the MKM Stadium, being the final game before the March international break. So what a game this could be. We've already beaten Leicester once already this season, and then coming off the back of 3 draws in some points that we may have dropped against Birmingham, that we definitely did drop against Birmingham, we do need to pick up points as things went our way during midweek, but Norwich can easily overtake us in the table and we could lose that 6th spot tomorrow. So let's whack through an injury update ahead of this game. Now, Liam Rosenior's been a little bit sort of in the shadows about this game upcoming, saying that there will be some players that could possibly miss out. He don't want to name them as he doesn't think that it's a certain that they'll miss out. Going to evaluate it today, but it's a very interesting one. He did have to say this on Abdushamer though, that Abdushamer will be in contentions to start. He played 79 minutes in the 1-1 draw against Birmingham City on Tuesday night and produced a fantastic performance during that game. Managed to grab himself pardon me, a spot in the EFL's Team of the Week in the Championship, which is fantastic, and he played fantastically as well. So he is really suiting himself to the style in the Championship, and I can't wait to see what he'll do in a City shirt next season, wherever we'll be. Also, Aaron Connolly. Aaron Connolly gained a full 90 minutes in the under-21s fixture in the Professional Development League against Fleetwood Town. And during that game, his stats were okay. His sort of motion sensor thing that the football players seem to wear now, Rosenior was happy with that, and has evaluated that Aaron Connolly is fit after his dead leg that he picked up just a week or two ago. So Rosenior feels that he's happy to have him within the squad for this upcoming Saturday. Whether he'll be on the bench or not, we'll wait and see on that front, because of course we don't really know if people are guaranteed a spot on the bench in this current climate of Rosenior's Hull City. And then along that, as I said, some players might miss out this game, as Rosenior was asked about the squad fitness, and the head coach revealed that some were fresh injuries that would be monitored ahead of the game against Leicester. He added this: "We've got a couple of knocks. I wouldn't say they are doubts, but we'll have to assess them tomorrow, being today, Friday. I don't want to say who it is because I don't want to give anything away, but we have got a couple of players that are nursing little knocks and niggles, but we will make a decision tomorrow about how to go about it." So we'll possibly talk about that in a second with our predicted Hull City starting 11. Yes, our predicted Hull City starting 11, powered by our friends over at Fanhub once again. Fanhub, a fantastic app. Go and download it using the link in description. Use my golden ticket code HUL-IZR. It's a fantastic app. It rewards you for being a football fan for free. Why would you not download it? If you're a fan of any club, download it. You get rewarded for free for being a football fan. You get free beers, you get free merch, you get free stickers, all sorts. So it's fantastic. Why not download it? It's a fantastic app. So do it. So let's go on to my Hull City predicted starting 11. You possibly see one player in there that could possibly be replacing one of the players that could be injured, but I'll come to it in a minute. So this is my predicted Rosenior starting 11. Ryan Alsop with that spot in net once again. He has been on fantastic form with his shot stopping, produced some nice saves in the game against Birmingham, and I can't really fault him for the goal that Birmingham scored. I think it was more of a defensive error to have the man with a free diving header to get Birmingham the equaliser, so I can't really blame Alsop for that. It was a good header at the end of the day, so still gets a spot in the starting 11. I don't think Pandor is ready. I think he could possibly do with some minutes in the under-21s, but we'll wait and see on that front, or we'll wait and see if Rosenior saves him for the summer friendlies. And then the back four of Louis Coyle, Sean McLaughlin, Jacob Greaves and Ryan Giles. You notice Sean McLaughlin is the only change in the defensive line there. And I think it will happen. Alfie Jones did look really uncomfortable in the second half, especially after picking up that knock in the Birmingham game. Looked a bit uncomfortable. I was unsure whether he was going to come off or wasn't. He stayed on, played the full 90 minutes, and I presume that was just because Birmingham managed to score. I think that if they didn't, then he possibly would have been replaced with the likes of like a Sean McLaughlin or a Matty Jacob. So I do think he'll miss out this game. I think that it'll be more of a precautionary one than anything, rather than it being something too serious. Otherwise, Rosenior would have probably revealed it by now that he would be missing out the game. So I think it comes at a good time, though, to give him that sort of rest. Alfie Jones has played a lot of minutes since the last sort of break that Hull City have had, and I think coming into the international break that we've got upcoming, it gives him a nice little section off, and I think we don't want to risk him in this Leicester City game. The CDM partnership of Tyler Morton and Jean-Michel Seri, two fantastic players. Tyler Morton could be in a bit of contention, so he did pick up a little bit of a knock in the Birmingham City game, but nothing too much in it. Fabio Carvalho, Jaden Philogene, Abdur Shamir, and Ozan Tufan. Yes, I do like that dynamic Turkish partnership. And of course, if Tufan's going to score with his hands, he might as well continue it. So, yeah, I can't see any changes with that sort of front four. I do like Abdur Shamir starting on the wing over Anas Zaroury. Zaroury, he seems to be doing nothing for City. He's produced one goal, and then in that first game, he produced a really stellar shot. But other than that, he's not producing too much in contribution to the squad. And to say that he's sort of weakening that left-hand side with Ryan Giles, who's been playing off his feet, really, for Hull City. He's been doing a fantastic job. To say that Anas Zaroury is ahead of him kind of downplays that left side. So I do like the sort of the Abdur Shamir on the left, on the right, sorry. And to have Philogene on the left ahead of Giles, I think that sort of suits out the starting 11 nicely. And then you can have Zaroury come off on the bench, but he didn't really produce too much when he did come on Tuesday night. So, some other news. We do have quite a lot of news to crack through. We'll come to Rosenior in a minute. Got some good news on his front. But our away trip to Coventry City has now got its official date, being Tuesday the 23rd of April, with a kick-off time of 7:45. And this is due to the Sky Blues progressing through to the next round of the FA Cup. Alongside that, our away trip to Leeds United, they will go on sale to members with enough ticket points. So it will be a point-based ticket sale for this away trip, because of course it will sell out. We all know it will. So the away trip to Ellen Road will go on sale Monday the 11th of March from 9:30. And of course that game taking place 8 o'clock on April Fool's Day, April 1st. So if you do have enough points and want to go to the game, Monday the 11th of March, 9:30, I presume it will sell out very quickly. So be there or be square. More ticket news, that is this coming Leicester City game tomorrow. Yes, it looks like it might sell out. There was less than 1,000 tickets remaining just 2 days ago, and Hull City have put out a message today. Let's get this place rocking. Limited availability remaining for Saturday's game. So hopefully we can see another sellout and the crowd behind the Tigers like we saw on Tuesday night. As I did say, Abdur Shamir does feature in the EFL Team of the Week. A nice little spot for him, being, I believe it was his first spot in the EFL Team of the Week. I might be mistaken on that one. Liam Rosenior has been nominated for Sky Bet Championship Manager of the Month award for February. Hopefully that he can grab the award after having a stellar return to form and some big victories and big results in February for Liam Rosenior and his men. And alongside all of that, one final bit of news being that this Leicester City game tomorrow is the Tiger Trust takeover. We announced this last week, but just to remind you, it's the matchday takeover for Tigers Trust, and they've brought in Bring a Pound to the Ground to support Tigers Trust. So if you fancy supporting Tigers Trust, I presume they will have some buckets around the area, and all donations will go to support children, young people and adults in Hull and East Riding through education and sport. So yeah, if you fancy helping them out, that'll be lovely. So last meetings between both sides. Of course, we've already met Leicester City once this season at the King Power Stadium, and what a day it was. I had the live stream on the channel, and I was in ecstasy when Liam Delap scored that fantastic goal. I think it was in like the 25th minute as well, so we had a nice sort of watch along. I think the fans in the stadium had a nice viewing as well, as we managed to beat Leicester City. Of course, before that we didn't suffer a 4-0 defeat in a friendly for the Corendon Cup. I'm not sure if the Corendon Cup is on the line in this game. I presume that it will be, because they usually are. If there's a cup between two sides, then they usually are up for grabs still. And then we don't need to talk about the Premier League, other than the fact that we beat them 2-1 on opening day when they were the champions with a double bicycle kick, but that's not on this little graphic there. Form-wise, Hull City's form, it's looking better than Leicester's, isn't it? So our form out of our past 5 games, that is 3 draws and 2 wins. Of course, one of our wins coming over recently relegated Premier League side Southampton. We face another recently relegated Premier League side in Leicester City, who have only picked up 2 wins out of the past 5, and the other 3 being losses. Of course, one of them being against Leeds United, who somehow turned them over from the 78th minute, but we won't go into that one because we won't talk about the TWS. So hopefully our form can help us produce a victory over Leicester City tomorrow. The table does say that Leicester City are first, and they probably will be come the end of the season. They seem to have run away with it, with all of their stuff they was doing early doors in the season. Of course, we are still in 6th spot. We do need to pick up points in this game if we want any hope of staying in 6th, because Norwich are 2 points behind us, and they seem to be sniffing our bum holes. And West Bromwich Albion, they are just ahead of us in 5th. So I don't think we'll catch them up in any time soon. But if we do want that 5th spot, we do need to be picking up points. And these are the type of games where we need to be picking up points against the top sides. So, player to watch out for: Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. He's having a fantastic season in the Championship. I think we all knew that he would, but he has really taken shine to it. 12 assists. Sorry, I was going to say 12 goal contributions. Not that. It's even better than that. 12 assists, 10 goals for a total of 222. Not 222. What am I on about? 22 goal contributions in the Championship this season with 35 appearances. He is doing fantastic, isn't he, for Leicester City, being one of the star men alongside Jamie Vardy, who's had a recent return to form, picking up the goals now. I think he's overtaken Dewsbury-Hall on the goals tally for Leicester with 11 after scoring the other night. So, certainly one of many players to watch out for Leicester. But we've managed to beat them already once this season. Will we beat them again? I don't think quite. I think it will be a 1-1 draw. And I would be happy with a 1-1 draw here today, tomorrow. We do come up against the league leaders. We come up against a recently relegated Premier League side at home. Home, we haven't been the best this season. We can all say this. We've dropped major amount of points at home, whether that being dropped from 3 to 1 or in some cases dropping from 3 to 0. So I think picking up points in this game would be huge for the final stretch of the season. And who's getting that goal for the Tigers? It's none other than Abdushamir. I think he will grab his first goal for the Tigers. What a fantastic one it would be for him, grabbing an important 1.1 goal for the Tigers. And certainly he will be amongst the things tomorrow. Can't say enough on the man. Can't say enough on the man. But I'll leave you with a photo of Adrian Ilajali as I ask you to comment down in the description, in the comment section down below, what your prediction is for this game. Whether you think Hull City will manage to take away the points from the possible eventual Championship winners Leicester City, or you think that it will be a not so good afternoon at the MKM Stadium where we may lose out on our 6th spot place. So it's all to play for at the MKM Stadium tomorrow. I will have a match day vlog out live after the game, so make sure that you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, as you do not want to miss out on that. Go and follow me over on Twitter or X to get a live up to date on everything Hull City. And up the Tigers. Go on!